Hi Siddharth, a very warm welcome to the Festival of Marketing. It's wonderful to have you with us as always. So I have a few questions lined up for you. Last year, significant headlines and conversations around generative AI, surfaced. However, we haven't seen any big generative AI campaigns. Is the tech falling short, or are creative professionals still coming to terms with how to best deploy the technology?
I think while the technology is in fairly early stages when it comes to creative campaigns, there are some good wins which are coming out of different countries, not necessarily in the geographies we're operating in right now. But there's a recent campaign, for example, from McDonald's in Japan, which is genAI created, which has come out quite well. If you look at the aspects of creativity, I think the simplicity of the idea which is there is still coming from human minds rather than from AI. So while you can empower them or get ideas on options for content, we're not at a stage where a campaign would be entirely generated by AI yet. It's a very powerful tool. It can be used to leverage campaigns, but not to run them independently.
With the phasing out of third-party cookies, how are you preparing to maintain effective targeting and personalization?
In our case, our reliance on third-party cookies has not been as much as many other brands because we have a lot of first-party data thanks to the information that individuals share when they're booking a flight. And being part of both the Tata Neu ecosystem and the amount of loyalty members that we have, being the largest and one of the fastest growing loyalty programs in the country, we leverage that more for personalization along with information which is either contextual, clickstream information, in-path booking flow, as well as geographic, demographic, etc. information to personalize flows and to send out and disseminate marketing to our members and to our consumers. So it hasn't impacted us to the same degree as I understand many other brands are going through, thankfully.
What are some of the big consumer and marketing trends that are influencing your decisions in the year ahead?
I think one of the big trends that is happening is the appetite for individuals to take shorter breaks and to take them closer to home. So what we're seeing is a massive increase, for example, in tier 2 city movement into both metros as well as international cities. So increased connectivity going from places in markets across the country to short and medium haul destinations in the Middle East as well as in Southeast Asia. We're also seeing a much larger take-up on, for example, codeshare, which we have with Air India for destinations, for example, going from, let's say, Surat via Delhi to New York. Or we've just launched a virtual interline platform, both in Southeast Asia with Scoot Airlines, where we have individuals who are able to take flights, say, from Chennai or Madurai or Trichy via Singapore to Adelaide or Incheon, or places which traditionally individuals have not gone to. A massive increase in countries which have opened up for traffic to Indians without visas, like Vietnam, and a big increase in traffic and appetite for the Middle East, whether it's Saudi Arabia or the UAE, Oman, Bahrain, Kuwait, etc. Seeing a big increase from what were the traditional otherwise holiday markets of Western Europe or North America, moving into shorter and more destinations within the region.
That will be all. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.